Hey guys, welcome back to Walk Christy World. Today I'm going to show you my May 2020 favorites. Obviously it is June now. I originally planned on doing this video yesterday, but I just have not been in the right headspace for it with everything going on, both with the pandemic and with the murder of George Floyd and the Black Lives Matter movement that's resurged. I mean, it's been a movement for a long time, but it's really been prevalent in the media and everything since this awful murder. So yeah, I'm still not in the right headspace for it, but for me, checking things off my to-do list is kind of a form of self-care. So even though I know it's like stupid little mundane things that I'm going to be showing you, they make me happy, and honestly, like, we could all use a little bit of happiness here and there. That doesn't mean that we shouldn't still be mad and we shouldn't still be like spreading awareness and things, but you know, you still have to take care of yourself. So I am not much of an activist, to be honest. Even just like talking about this on my channel is a lot for me. I'm very much a inner peace kind of person. I don't like conflict on the outside or on the inside. But you know, just because I don't like it doesn't mean that I shouldn't do it. So yeah, I feel like I should at least address what's happening and how awful it is. But anyway, what else was I gonna say? I completely forgot. We'll just move on to talking about my favorites, even though it feels silly. So, and I don't have my table in front of me because I'm using my tray table and my little fold-out table to stain cabinet doors because I decided to take on that project this weekend. So I'm gonna have to turn behind me to get things. I'll do Liliana's favorites first, which actually are more of my favorite than her favorite because I love little baby sneakers. But and I should have tied these before, they look a little messy, but I got her these little baby Vans. Oh, focus. There we go. I got her these little baby Vans that are already dirty. She wore them one time and they got dirty. And they're tie. I kind of wish I'd gotten the Velcro ones, but they're still cute. And she's really good about like sitting there and letting me tie her shoes. So yes, I love these. She's finally walking like the majority of the time now. So we're wearing shoes more often and wearing more sturdy shoes where there's like a good hard sole for her to walk. But she still drops down and crawls a lot. So that's why these got so dirty. It's because she was like dragging her feet along the dirt on the playground. So anyway, that's my favorite for Liliana. I also got her some really cute clothes. Actually, no, we talked about that last month from H&M. Okay, the next one is a beauty product, and oh, okay. The brand is Lotus, and it's Youth Preserve Moisturizer. So this is something that I got in a Sephora Play box a while back, and I really liked it, so I bought the full size. And let's see, how big is this? It's kind of small. It's only a half a fluid ounce. So while I really like it, I'm probably not going to buy it again because it's so small. It's not going to last me very long. But it kind of smells like cucumbers, and I really love it. It feels like really fresh and nice. So yeah, I would say, oh, the brand is Fresh. Sorry, not Lotus. Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve. So Fresh is the brand, Lotus Youth Preserve is the product. Sorry, my brain's not working. It's Monday. Things don't work right in my head on Mondays. I don't know why. Doesn't really make sense. But okay, last thing up here is this Monin, y'all, how do you pronounce that? Monin? Anyway, I've always said Monin. The violet syrup, which you guys saw if you watched my violet lemonade video. This stuff is amazing. And like I said in my last video, if you use it with the what is it called, real fruit lemon slushy at Sonic, and then add a little bit more lemon juice to make it more tart, plus the violet syrup, it's perfect. So and then also another favorite that I'm not going to show you because that would be gross is my electric toothbrush. I finally have an electric toothbrush. My husband has had one for a while, and I finally got one. So yeah, and I love it. And I brush my teeth for way longer with that thing because it like tells you when it's time to like switch sides or whatever. I know that makes me sound disgusting that I wasn't brushing my teeth for 2 minutes, but like, it's hard to know how long 2 minutes is if you don't have a timer or something telling you, hey, it's been 2 minutes. So anyway, okay, let's see. I've got a list on my phone here. Hopefully I can find it. Here we go. Okay, so first I'll talk about a book. My mom let me borrow Where the Crawdads Sing from someone else that she knows. She had borrowed it and then I borrowed it from her. And I really liked it. I actually finished it at the beginning of May, so it's been a little while, but I really enjoyed it. It's not like groundbreaking to me. It wasn't like an amazing book, but it was a really good read. It was an enjoyable story, enjoyable characters, predictable in some parts, but you know, in other ways it had some surprises here and there. So definitely recommend it. Obviously, I'm not the only one recommending that book. I feel like it's been everywhere. So hopefully, if you haven't read it, you can find it and read that. Okay. There's also a podcast I started listening to. It's actually an offshoot of another podcast. So Reply All is the podcast that I already listened to. And then they started it's called Scaredy Cats. I can't remember the subtitle of it, but it's like Scaredy Cats horror movie something. So PJ, one of the hosts, hates horror movies. Scared to watch them, won't watch them. And then Alex, the other host, is a big fan of horror movies and is always trying to get PJ to watch them. So they're doing this podcast where Alex has made his list of horror movies, and I think his plan was to like go from least terrifying to most terrifying, I guess, to try to like acclimate PJ. But he started out with The Exorcist. And The Exorcist is one that I like can't watch because it's so scary to me. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess different things are scary to different people. So maybe it's not scary to other people, but I think it's scary. And then the second one they watched was Alien, I think. And then, oh no, Nightmare on Elm Street was the second one, and then Alien was the third. And then the next one, they're doing a double feature with Hereditary and Midsommar. I've seen Midsommar. It's scary. I have not watched Hereditary yet, but I'm going to try to watch it before I listen to the next podcast. I've been listening to this on Spotify because they originally were only going to do it on Spotify. I think they actually have it on other podcast apps now, so I don't know, just check it out, Scaredy Cats. And I think there are some other podcasts with the same name. It seemed like there was a little controversy there, but this is just like a one-time offshoot of their regular podcast, so it's not like something that's going to be ongoing. But anyway, hopefully you can find it. PJ Boat and Alex Goldman are the hosts, if that helps you find it. So anyway, the next thing is a movie, which I also watched at the beginning of the month-ish, and that is Parasite. So another one that like everybody's heard of it. I am not going to be telling anybody about something they've never heard of, but I finally watched it. I think it was on Hulu or HBO, somewhere. It was somewhere where I was able to watch it for free, streaming, or well, part of a subscription service. It wasn't free. I freaking loved that movie. It was so good. Some of the criticisms I saw of it, I can understand where they're coming from about it being like really on the nose, and like that's kind of like a buzzword, I feel like, with critics, but it was very like there was no question what it was about. So, and sometimes people don't like that. People want things to be more subtle. I don't care. I think if you're going to make a statement, make a statement. And this movie made a statement. And it's about class and the disparities between the classes in this country, South Korea. And it was just really good. I really enjoyed it. And I'm so glad that it won Best Picture last year. So anyway, that is all for like movie book stuff. I have one more thing I'm gonna show. Actually, I don't really want to show it to you. So I got a new duvet cover and I love it, but I'm not really good at making my bed, so it's not like really straight and nice looking. So I'm just gonna pop a little picture of it here for you. It has these cool little black tassels. It's from Urban Outfitters, and I didn't realize when I ordered it that it did not come with pillow shams. So I found the pillow shams on Urban Outfitters and I bought those, which I love Urban Outfitters, but good grief, they're expensive. Ugh, it stinks that when you like something that's expensive. But anyway, I just spread out my purchases from them. I actually also, when I ordered the pillow shams, they have some curtains that I have been wanting forever, and they finally were back in stock. I'd been waiting for them to go on sale, but it doesn't look like they're going to go on sale, and they haven't even been in stock. So finally just pulled the trigger and bought those. So anyway, maybe I'll show you guys those when they come in. I think they're back ordered, but anyway, I think that's it for my favorites. And gosh, that was so great. I just got like out of my head for a little bit and talked about things that made me happy, and it felt really good. So if you think that that might make you feel good, I encourage you to make a favorites video too, and just like take a few minutes to talk about what makes you happy and try to forget about the things that make you very sad and very mad. We could all use that sometimes. But anyway, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with a pin video. I got some pins from Shop Disney Saturday. So I want to show those to you guys. Yeah, and I hope you guys are doing okay. Feel free to like message me on Instagram if you want to chat about anything. I don't think you can message people on YouTube, so find me on Instagram, same name. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!